Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we are returning to the Great War Western Front. This is episode number 6 of our German Let's Play series. It is early in the war, it's early 1915. We started with a 1914 start, and the war has been going kind of mixed for us. We've had some success up in the north at Iran, we've nearly pushed into Calais. We're just a hex and a half away, if you will, from cutting off the British from their point of supply, and also isolating three entire hexes to the east, out toward Ypres. But we are dealing with a little bit less success on the French fronts, and the French have been very aggressive in counterattacking us. Our finances and our supplies are not in great shape, and so we're trying to maybe have all of our, have our cake and eat it too. We're trying to push in the north. We're also trying with this battle to cut off the French near Verdun. We'd have to take 2 hexes to the south of Verdun, but then we could cut that hex off. So we're kind of all over the place, and we don't really have the resources to do that. So sounds authentically like World War I. But this is a new World War I strategy and war game out by the folks at Petroglyph Games. Petroglyph are the folks behind Grey Goo. They also made way back in the day Star Wars Empire at War. And so it's a pretty cool new game out by these guys, published by Frontier Foundry. And yeah, that's probably all you need to know. We're about to jump into a battle. I didn't realize jumping into the battle I didn't have a supply depot at the hex, so this is going to be an uphill fight. This was taken from a live stream on my Twitch channel. If you want to follow those, link in the description. And that's enough of me rambling. Let's get going. Bar-le-Duc is 2 hexes. Let's do it. Let's go for Bar-le-Duc. Bar-le-Duc. I keep jumping all over the map. I probably should focus on one strategic area, but I have not. Because I'm a bad strategist and a bad general. But we'll see what we can do. Can't learn if you don't try. Goddamn right. All right, so there's 2 enemy forward positions on the right and left flank on this map. Still a relatively, this is the first time we're fighting on this map, so it's a relatively untouched map. Am I attacking? I have no depot, do I? Fuck. The supply numbers are low. I had a supply depot? I don't think I did. Doesn't appear like I did. Alright, let's see what we can do here. One thing's for sure, I am not buying a... We're gonna do 10 elite units on the flank. We'll do non-elite units to fill the line out so they don't just like overrun me. These poor elites. Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp. No, just kidding. Put another trench in here. To strengthen that position. We can pretty much reach the whole map with our arty here. So we'll place that there. And then let's do 1 cheap infantryman on the right flank. 1 more. They're going to be our scouts. Poor soldiers. They will be butchered. We should at least outnumber the enemy, right? Maybe not. Apparently it's a very even fight in terms of strength. The enemy might have a depot. That could be why. Move a lone troop forwards. No sign of any enemy balloons yet. They may appear yet. Oh, they're there. Over here. Can we get them with this guy? Probably not. Oh, there's two. Jesus Christ. Well, they're going to see us coming from a mile away. They will be butchered. It's almost like there will be blood. I'm surprised they haven't dropped Artie on me. Artie can pop balloons, Super Cheese, but it takes a lot. Halt. And actually pull back before you get obliterated. We've spotted the enemy machine guns at least. The funny thing is maybe I should have gone for a light battery because they seem to do better versus emplacements. Successful scouting. Good job, lads. That is the definition of recon. Now just wait. Just wait there and don't get killed. It's interesting when you have different weather types, your ability to see is diminished. And so a lot of times you run like headlong into enemy positions. Fudgesicles. You're dying. I should have left you back. There's troops in this front trench. Well, they're dead. They're dead, Jim. Drop Artie on it till we see that destroy. It's going to be a slow-ass battle. We're just going to be like, all right, once we get that MG nest, then we'll move forward and try for another one. That still didn't destroy it, by the way. And they're bombarding me on the left, so probably they're going to launch an offensive on that flank. Here they come, boys. Let's hold off on dropping that Artie until we know where they're at. Oh, God. Step up on the line, boys. That other unit was at like half strength, so we've got the stronger unit here is hitting the enemy in the open. Got a second one. There's so many. Got a third. Got a fourth. Got a fifth. Yeah, the defenders attack sometimes. I mean, it's not that unreasonable if they think they have an advantage. And, you know, there's a lot of... when you look at World War I, there's always a lot of sort of counterattacks on any major enemy offensive. Why can I not... Well, that sucks. I can't bring my artillery in closer. Well, they're going to take the left flank. But they're losing a lot of men to do it. This might actually be an opportunity for me if they lose too much of their infantry. We can kind of let them overextend themselves, and then we can counterattack, perhaps. So they're taking the objective on the left. And they won't have any artillery support there. The only problem is my own artillery can't fire there. They're pausing the counter for me? Yeah, they are.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir haben neue Befehle. Melde mich zum Dienst. Verstärkung macht Meldung.
Mid-battle reinforcements are so expensive.
Warten auf Befehle. Anhalten und gefechtsbereit machen. Zurück nach hinten. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Der Feind hat diese Position eingenommen.
This is actually pretty authentic in a sense of the way that there's this real ebb and flow in even offensive battles. God, everybody's shooting at me and I'm getting caught in I'm getting caught in 3 angles. All right. Our supply is severely depleted. This is true. All right, another enemy unit's retreating there. Another there. So we are, again, if you look at this counter, we are doing better. But it doesn't really matter because this was supposed to be an offensive battle, right? And they've kind of flipped the script. Our elite infantry should have an advantage here in this hand-to-hand combat versus these two. All right, we're going to get one there. We should get both. Probe forward and see what they left behind on the objective. Probably something, I would imagine. Bastards. They're in every trench over there. Fuck. Do they really have enough troops to be doing this? Forwards on the right. Launch the assaults.
Seid bereit, Jungs! Auf Feuerweite vorbereiten! Waffen abfeuern!
We're dying. Still got one MG nest over here at least. Oh, you're all gonna die. Okay.
Die Arme hoch, wir haben neue Befehle.
That is very much a piecemeal attack.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
Run faster!
Wir ergeben uns.
All right, boys, I think we're going to ask for a ceasefire at this point.
Vorne.
A failed attack.
Die Waffen niederlegen.
Ladet sie nach.
Wir können hier nicht
Unsere Ziele.
All right, let's maybe our artillery will finish off that MG nest and then we'll get a little bit more pointage. This was vintage World War I would say. Was not a good result for me, but can we just destroy one of those nests? I guess the other bad thing is they're probably going to come for this trench now that it's empty. They know it's empty,
Bereit machen.
so they're probably going to launch their own counterattack.
Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
It is, I mean, it says it's a precision bombardment, doesn't it?
Positionen vorbereitet.
Yeah, it says it claims it's a precision bombardment.
Achtung!
Hey, we got it. MG nest destroyed. 1 out of 8. Seems like the enemy stopped trying to push out a Z. Would love to knock out an enemy balloon or something. I think we ended up losing more than them.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir müssen los.
You're sure my troops feel inspired by my leadership? I think you're right. I know I'd be inspired to fight for the historical butcher. Super Cheese has it right. That emote is tops. Inspired to mutiny? Not yet. Not yet. We have taken some ground. Operation Kaput has been glorious.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
This has not been a competently led turn or stream so far. I apologize. Oh, maybe you should halt.
Hier anhalten.
Let them waste their arty. You getting shot at?
Warten auf
You can't even see them.
Befehle. Wollen diesen Abschnitt haben.
Mannschaften bereit für Feuerwalze. Feuert auf die
How far can they see? We're in the damn woods. Retreat. I guess using my arty up like this is probably not a good use. Well, there's no global supply because we didn't have a depot, so we don't have to worry about that. Classic World War I. It's been a good stream. Well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it at least. We had over 200 people. We've dropped by a quarter of that, though. So some folks perhaps feel that my leadership lacks for something.
Seid bereit. Feuerwalze. Feuerwalze. Einleiten.
Continue to bombard that one trench. We know there are enemy there. Perhaps we'll get some points and destroy them. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Alright. Ceasefire time. Hey, Weasel. Welcome to the chat. Ceasefire. Well, our Leduc did not go our way. We spent 600 gold, the enemy 533. We lost 2,500 elite troops and 1,700 basic infantry. The enemy lost 4,002. So we lost more men, but we were on the offensive, so I guess that's kind of to be expected. They managed a victory, though. We suffered a defeat because they took one of those objectives. Damn it! Did you know machine gun mortars and placements can be manually targeted by selecting them and right-clicking a target? No, I didn't. Damn it! Another defeat! Stymied once again! I kind of feel like we should attack Bure, if only to keep its star at 1. Like, that's kind of the interesting dilemma of, like, these stars regenerate. So part of me says, like, we should launch an attack here, if only to prevent this from recouping its defensive value. Like, it would be almost like a probing attack, though. I don't want to, like, launch a full-scale assault. So if I do this, it says it'll be a stalemate. It'll cost 100 supply, but an auto-resolve is like, way cheaper than a manual attack. So why don't we do that and see what happens? It's a stalemate. Both sides lose will. We lose 150 gold and 200 supply. But honestly, to keep this section at 1 star, it might be worth it. As a former machine gunner, I do recommend machine guns. Oral, in this game, machine guns just die. Like, you see an enemy nest and you just plaster it with artillery. Also, who knows? Maybe the enemy will move some troops out and make it more possible for us to attack their next turn. But let's end this turn. What are we at? The interesting thing is, by the way, these objectives where you have to destroy 3 heavy artillery or 5 machine gun nests or whatever, you only make credit toward them when you're fighting battles in real time. The auto-resolve battles don't count. The enemy is going to launch an offensive where? Where is this? Noyon? Okay. It's a minor loss, not a major loss. Where's this? Down here? I don't have a depot there. Let's just auto-resolve that one. Hope it's not a... Okay, a minor loss. Both sides lose. Effectively. Stalemate. I don't want to fight 9 enemy cores. So we'll just auto-resolve that too. God. Our golden supply continues to erode. But it was a stalemate. How many places are they attacking at once? Dear God. There goes all my golden prestige or golden whatever. But we've been holding them off. Holding them off. April? 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 You want me to do Wipers, Reaper? What do you mean, attack? Cash poor, -5 national will. Our gold reserves have been reduced to dangerous levels. Okay. Zeppelin bombers. An initial foray into bombing London with Zeppelin airships hasn't gone well, but the idea itself has potential. Our officers have a plan for a more extensive bombing campaign into England using airships, supported by our naval fleets. Such a campaign could have both logical or logistical and morale effects on our enemies if successful. Deny the plan gives me 2,000 gold. Accept the plan gives me national. I don't need the national will. We're ahead there. I need the gold. So sorry, we can better spend those resources elsewhere. Thank you. Italy declares war. After remaining neutral for months, Italy formally declared war on the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Italy has been courted by both sides of the conflict, but the Treaty of London promised Italy control over territory within Austria-Hungary that they had long sought. Okay. And the 25,000th Battle of Isonzo begins. Buy war NFTs. All right, so we got a bunch of gold. That's good news. The interesting thing is the enemy just keeps attacking, and it's like your national will's going down. Perhaps you should pause a little bit. All right, so we have 3 R&D. What do we want to use it for? Chemical weapons. What do this do? Time shells. I assume that's more effective. Siege artillery. Ooh, that sounds nice. Reduces the cooldowns for all light field artillery. I don't use light artillery that much. I need more gold, so perhaps we do this. Go the gold route. Reduce gold reserves cost of all strategic structures. Barbed wire, you think? Barbed wire is going to be useful if we're on the defensive. Trying to attack, it won't be very useful. I don't know what to do. There's so many options. Thank you for the follows, guys. This increases rifle damage, which could be useful in those mass attacks when I use infantry as machine guns. Siege artillery sounds so sexy. So sexy. Yes, please. Siege artillery for the win. All right. Let's buy more gold or more supplies. Oh god, I thought they abandoned Luganville for a second. Nope. Hey, they left Epinal empty. Epinal, or however you pronounce it. Meanwhile, we do have... Didn't we get 1 free siege gun? We did. Very nice. Move him to Arras to support the drive on Bray. Auto-resolve the attack, because I don't want to spend a bunch of money by fighting it manually. We will attack next turn with our siege guns. And we have 1 more aircraft. Where were we attacked where we didn't have a depot? Was it Noyon? So we'll have a depot there now. And then I think aircraft actually give you a bonus in supply because it's another unit that like adds to your supply total. So we'll move them to Lyon. Or Leon. Arras does have a supply depot, yes. All right, let's hope the enemy doesn't attack this turn. We'll move to June. And they're going to. Where are they attacking? Metz? 9 cores? God damn it. Metz is like super buff though. We could just concede and give them one of the 4 stars. That would prevent any cost against supply. Let's try concede. So we do lose quite a bit of national will, but it was free. You're gonna attack again. Auto resolve. I don't want to fight every battle. That'll just grind too much. Man, they really want to attack a lot. Right, it is June now. Germany warns Americans. Germany has purchased classified ads in local newspapers to warn citizens of potential danger when boarding ships bound to Europe, stating that any ship allied with Britain will be fired upon, potentially destroyed. I don't know why I'm talking like this. All right. Heavy rain, destroy 3 heavy artillery pieces. That today's our last turn for that. All right, boys. Ross has 3 infantry corps, 2 elite corps, a conscript corps, a siege artillery battery, and an air wing. 1,000 regional supply, 400 supply pipeline. Just have 2 more points. We could. No. Well, Depot 2 increases supply cap to 600. 200 more supply would be useful. We have been going for over 2 hours, SEO, but we're not done yet. We're going to launch at least 1 more major battle tonight. All right, let's do the... So we're kind of... I feel like we're going down 2 paths. We're going down the artillery path, but then we're also going down the logistics path. So let's get the extra 600 supply, or the extra 200 supply, and then we will expand the depot to level 2 here. So that'll give us even more supply. All right, we do not have much gold left. We may bankrupt ourselves on this attack. But I can actually concede any enemy attack anywhere. I can concede this turn without risk of losing a territory. So we can do that. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to launch a major attack out of Ross. The game claims a stalemate, but I'm hoping that siege artillery will be enough. But that's going to be a long fight, so we're going to wrap this video up here. I hope you guys are enjoying the series, and in our next video, we will take a look at a massive battle at Burai, or however you pronounce that. Until then, though, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for watching. And as always, until next time, I'm out.